Where are we?
Williamstown, Mass. Doing the Max BMW ride.
All right.
Everybody needs a Luddite in their group, and I'm the guy. Here we go, Mr. World Chart Champion.
All right.
I don't know about no stinking GPS.
Hey everyone, this is Keith. Got a new video for you. This is a ride that we did courtesy of Max BMW. One of the gentlemen that works there, named Steve, put together a route that encompassed the Berkshires, going into New York, and a little bit into Vermont. And my three friends and I, Mike, Craig, and Jim, did it. This is going up to the top of Mount Greylock. But there was a variety of road surfaces on this trip. Tried to get as much dirt in as possible, but we spent quite a bit of time on pavement. Here's our first little fun section of dirt here where Steve told us this gate was going to be closed and we're going to have to ride around it, and it was a little bit of a challenge. Just there's a little hump there that you got to get the bikes through. Now I had my KLR with hard bags, which I didn't know if I was going to fit. Next time I will not bring those bags, but no, we got through no problem. And this road here was really fun to ride. We just went on for quite a while. And as you can see, we leapfrogged some riders for a bit, several times during the day. Now this part was where apparently somebody called the police, or the police just got notified. We talked to this woman. She flagged down Craig and wanted to know what was going on with about 40 motorcycles going through. And when we got there, the Lanesboro police were blocking the road, but they pulled over and let us go, and we didn't see anything more of them. But apparently a lot of riders had gone through, and probably some at a little bit of a higher speed and louder noise than maybe they should have or should have expected. But we were going through some really quiet areas. The road we just did was one of the nicer ones, called Potter Mountain. This is at the top, pretty much the top of it. We again ran into some more riders. We kind of went back and forth with this group throughout the day. This is coming down off Potter Mountain. This was one of the more challenging sections of the day for me. Just a long downhill with a real gravelly type base. So and these are just a group of us just hanging out, talking, taking a quick break. You know, this is kind of what we do. This was a section that Steve had called rough. It was the worst section of the trip. It was pretty muddy, and it was, I guess, a snowmobile trail. It wasn't really even an official road. But we climbed up to almost the top, and then we got hung up here. You can't really see it in the frame, but almost new GS water-cooled was sideways, perpendicular on the trail. I guess we found out later he might have just spun the tire, spun the bike around with all the power. It was just kind of muddy. We had the one guy go around us on the GS 1200 riding two up. That was interesting. That's the guy right there on the right whose bike got kind of sideways, and he was fine, and the bike was fine. But this section had a lot of, well, it depends on your definition, but mud holes, water. A little further down here, we got slowed up again. Somebody else had gone down. One of the people that I think was standing up here on the left. Not really sure what happened there, but there were some new riders there. And although these conditions weren't really challenging, I think for somebody that was brand new and used to riding mostly on the street, I think it definitely would be intimidating. But definitely, we had a good time. That section was a lot of fun. The guys that are going with me on this ride are usual suspects. Craig, this time he's riding the WR250R. Mike's on his F800 GS, and then Jim is on his older KLR 650. It's, I think, a 2007. So, you know, we're used to riding together and riding these kinds of roads. And these are roads, I think, probably in New York. We went in and out over the borders, and went to Vermont for a time before we finally got back to Williamstown, where the ride started and ended. And there was a few people that had finished the whole thing. Now this is the last part here where Jim and I swapped bikes. I got on his older KLR, and we were just, you know, kind of flogging them things. the nicer days that you'll ever find. And we just had a great time. Watch for more videos. I'll be doing more this summer. We're already getting quite a few rides in. I'm running a little behind on posting the videos, but this is one that we definitely enjoyed. A little bit more pavement than we would like, but definitely a good time. Appreciate watching. If you feel like it, please rate or comment on the video, and see you again next time.